Joining me now are three of Notre Dame's finest: Marine Major Regan Jones, Navy Lieutenant Jennifer Malherek, and Army Captain Daniel Flynn. Major Jones is a senior project manager for multidisciplinary initiatives here at the university. Lieutenant Malherek and Captain Flynn are current Notre Dame graduate students. Thank you for joining us here today, and thank you for your service. And can you each tell us a little bit, and let me start with you, Regan, what you did for your country?
Sure. Well, thanks for having us, Ann. So I'm an infantry officer by trade, served 12 years active duty in the Marine Corps, 2 combat deployments to Iraq, and 1 deployment to the Pacific Theater in Japan, Thailand, and the Philippines.
Wow. And Lieutenant?
I'm a Notre Dame graduate from 2010, got commissioned here. Then I did 2 deployments, one from out of San Diego on the USS Howard, a 7-month deployment there, and then my second deployment was on the USS George H.W. Bush as a surface warfare officer nuclear engineer out of Norfolk, Virginia.
Wow. And Captain Flynn?
Yes, Ann, thanks for having us. I've got 2 combat deployments to the Middle East in Iraq, Kuwait, and Egypt. I've also served in non-combat roles in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, Vanuatu, and Laos.
Excellent. Regan, you are heading up this military and veterans initiative. First of all, how many veterans attend Notre Dame?
Yeah, great. No, it's probably appropriate, Ann, to introduce a new term that we're using called military connected students, and that represents, it's a more inclusive term representing veterans, military, ROTC, and their families. We have just over 200 on campus.
Mm-hmm. And you have 200 on campus. Jennifer, why did you choose, you're on your way to be a double domer. I guess in some ways it would seem natural, but what are you studying and why did you choose Notre Dame for graduate school?
Absolutely, great question. I was very fortunate to get offered to come back and teach here, actually. So I'm teaching Navy ROTC, coming full circle from my first time when I was here as an undergrad. And then I was very fortunate enough to get into the executive MBA program. So I hope to, when I go back to the fleet after graduating next spring, take the business experience with me for my future career in the Navy.
Wonderful. And Daniel, what's your experience been like and what are you studying?
It's been absolutely phenomenal. So I'm a graduate student in political science. I'm here as part of the Army's Advanced Civil Schooling program, which basically means that I'm here for a couple years and then I go on to teach as an instructor at West Point. So I get training here, and then once I leave, I'll go teach at West Point before I go back to the infantry. So,
congratulations. Regan, what is the military initiative for, as you now call them, military connected students? Is that the term I should use?
That's right. And so right now, so Tom Barosh, our provost and deans, launched this effort in January, and so I'm working and supporting the efforts of a steering committee, which includes faculty, staff, military-connected students. We're examining, elevating these pockets of excellence as it relates to the military and veteran space to become a world-class, best-in-class institution, one of the best universities in the country for the military and veterans.
Jennifer and Daniel, let me just ask you one final question. Given the fact that you both have had deployment experience, now that you're back at school, what is the one thing that Notre Dame could do to make your experience better?
Oh, to make it better? Do you have anything?
This is your time to give him free advice. Give Regan some free advice here.
I really think they do a great job. Just the core values of the military, whether it's the Navy, Marine Corps, Army, Air Force, Coast Guard, and then the core values of Notre Dame, of God, country, Notre Dame, and just the tradition that both the military and Notre Dame has to offer, the rich tradition with the Navy in particular. I think it's just a great place to come back to and be part of, and it's a great transition to be part of the military and then come to Notre Dame. So I think they're doing a great job.
Daniel, anything you'd like to see improved?
I think the best thing is to let the rest of the force know that Notre Dame is open for business and ready to welcome veterans and active duty here to learn.
Well, Daniel, Jennifer, and Regan, thank you so much. And I know I speak for all of us when I say thank you so much for your service. We are very, very proud to have all of you here at Notre Dame.